Well, the question that we were asked was, how can Korea see herself on the world stage in terms of globalization? And I think that my answer to that was the same actually as several delegates, which is it's very important for the Korean people to think about who they are talking to. So if you're talking to the British people about Korea, or the Americans, or the Spanish, or the Indonesians, you might use different language, different examples, different way of portraying Korea. Think about who's hearing the message. The British are quite individualistic people. So for the British people, I would concentrate more on individual brands and why they're so successful. So rather than talking about, for example, K-pop as a movement, I would talk about maybe one band and say these people are fantastic, and maybe one or two writers, and really focus in on individual brands that people can recognize. I think then you need to create the right conditions for your writers. So I think that means making sure that your young people have as much opportunity as possible for reading for pleasure. Because you can't write unless you read. You know, good writing starts with people who've read many, many hundreds of books. So my advice would be develop reading for pleasure programs. We do, it's a very big thing in the United Kingdom, yes, a very big thing. A baby is born in the UK, they're given a package of books by the government, 3 books for the baby, and then again when they're 5, and again when they're 7. And this is a venture which is done with the British government and also with the publishers of Britain and the writers of Britain. And the whole sector does it in a partnership to make sure that every British household has some books that the parents can read to their young children for pleasure. Mm-hmm. As I said to you before, read and read and read and read and read. Not just Korean literature, but read as much international literature as you can. Okay? American, British, Chinese, Russian, French, German, everything. And second thing, very, very important, write from your heart. Don't write because you hope this will help you to be published overseas. You need to write what matters to you. And third thing, I suppose, is that most readers are interested in stories, human stories. So really concentrate on the truth of the story. I think it's probably given me the best education I could ever have hoped to have, really. I feel I've just learned from everybody that I've met and spent time with. So it's meant that I've got a lot of knowledge.